Welcome, everybody. This is Seth, and I am doing a preview of the base that I'm going to make for my team when 7 Days to Die 2.0 Stable comes out on Monday, June 30th. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's the outside of the base, right here. I just placed it on the flattest land I could find, so I could just get a design concept of what I want. And I really like how it turned out here. Now feel free to copy this base if you like it a lot. You know, you can add your own flair to it and your own paint job and stuff. The main part of the base right here is 22 blocks wide by 19 blocks long. And our courtyard right here is 8 blocks long by 20 blocks wide. And our greenhouse is 9 blocks long by 14 blocks wide. And you can expand this upper building right here if you want to. I just left it like that for right now. You may expand that later on. But let's go inside and do a tour. Alright. Alright. So here we go. Alright, here's the entrance to the inside of the base. And to our left is our primary crafting area for all our ores. We got all the boxes here: clay, iron, brass, lead, wood, coal, stone, sand, cement, concrete. This is our main forge area. Alright, I'm gonna just go around, and this is our ammo area, our little armory. We've got all our armor and weapon mods right here, our weapon box right there, a little library for our books and magazines, and our all our ammo is right here. And I went through the the creative menu and added some touches to it because I do like the lived-in type of look. So that's how I like to play my games, just to add life to our base instead of just empty walls and boxes there. All right, so we go around here. This is our kitchen area. We got our chem stations and our little kitchen area right here with 4 stoves, 4 campfire grills, and all our kitchen supplies right here that we need. And then medical crafting and medical supplies says they have their own box. We keep that separate for everything. And then here's our secondary or crafting area right here. We got all our ammo making stuff right here for all the ammo that we can get: bullet tips, casings, buckshot paper, arrowheads and feathers, rocket tips and casings, gunpowder, all right there. A good location. Our other miscellaneous crafting stuff: we got forged steel, nitrate, oil shell, miscellaneous crafting box, armor and repair kits, paint and dye, battery engines, armor tool and weapon parts, our gasoline box right there, and our tool and electrical box right there for all our tools and electrical needs. So yeah, I really like how this turned out on the design. So let's go here in the middle. All right, so in the middle, we got our drop box 1 and 2, 3 and 4 right there. We look up here, we got our items to trader and our dukes. And then we added to the vending machines right here. We got food vending machine and drink vending machine, because we still have to pay the dukes to use the vending machines, but I like to have them inside the base too, so we have another way of getting some certain stuff so that we don't have to travel through to the vendors all the time. But we still do, because once we use it, it's gone, so until it refreshes. So we just gotta let it restock and stuff. But I like having the vending machines in the base. Alright, let's go upstairs. So here's our stairwell, the upstairs area. Upstairs area is kind of bland. Not gonna lie, I really didn't know what to do with the upstairs. Usually I make like a common area for us to make it look like people live there, with rooms and couches and TVs and stuff. But right now I'm just kind of sticking to the minimal theme. But I got a box for myself, a box for my wife Budgie, and then a box for our 2 friends that play with us, Dano and Xbox. And then in this corner you know, 2 other boxes will go here for anyone else who joins us, like my brother and my friend Manowar. So their personal boxes will go right here. We got 2 more boxes, box area in case someone, you know, we get 2 other people wanting to join. So we're gonna have about 8 people on the server. And then we got our door right here with our top patio deck. And then we go around here. We got all our dew collectors right here. Of course, we can add more dew collectors. That's really why I made this top area as small as it is, because if we get up to 8 people, we're gonna we need at least 2 or 3 more dew collectors in order to compensate for all that water that we're using for everybody. So that's why I kind of left it like it is here. All right, so let's go downstairs. All right, so we'll go the back way here, I think. Yes, back way is right here. All right, so we go to our backyard, back courtyard right here. Really haven't figured out what I'm gonna use this area for yet. Maybe decorate it. I don't know yet. We'll see. But this is our back courtyard with the door, you know, to get out on either side. Of course, that'll be the weak point for the zombies trying to break in, but you can just get on here and shoot them. Or you can just open the door and blast them in the face. Later on, as we progress, we're going to put some turrets right here, so the turrets will be able to take care of that job for us. We got the same area on this side too. Same thing, turrets on top of there later on. You open the door and blast the zombies in the face, or you can just stand on the fence and shoot them. Alright, and here is our greenhouse. So I'm really proud of this. Like when I first started playing, I used the bulletproof glass to make the greenhouses. And that was kind of okay-ish. But when I found that you can actually do windows and the patterns, I was like, ooh, yeah, I want to do a thing like that. So I really like how this greenhouse came out. It has plenty of light for all our vegetables and to grow and stuff. And then we have our seed box right here. May move that down a little bit, maybe in the corner there. But yeah, this is our tour. I really like how this base turned out. Now, this is all built out of wood right now, so you would definitely have to upgrade it. So once you upgrade it, of course, the paint changes. So you have to go back and repaint everything. But I think by the time we upgrade it, we'll have moved over to the desert or wasteland biome, to where we're just gonna automatically make it concrete. And then we just paint over the concrete and stuff. So that is good. That is good. And then of course, you know, we got to put our spikes around the whole base. So we'll have 2 to 3 rows of spikes coming out, so the zombies won't get to the base right away. The spikes will stop them and kill most of the zombies that come being nosy, or the screamers that might come once we start crafting like crazy. And then, you know, they'll give us time to get out to wherever they're trying to attack from and kill them. Usually, you know, by that time, you can just ignore them because you know you got your spikes out, so they'll just die on the spikes. So that is our base tour. Like I said, feel free to use this design if you like it. It's very cool design. I really liked how it came out, with the utilizing the archways to make hallways. This main hallway right here is really nice. I like it. And then I like having each room sectioned off for its own type of crafting area, so everything's more neatly organized as we progress through the game, and as we're, you know, in the building crafting stuff, so we're not all in one central location in each other's way. We can, if one person's over here, another person's over there crafting, or in the kitchen crafting, or, you know, going to the armory getting ammo, and or putting up ammo. You know, we're just not all on top of each other, and each room has its own use and utility, which I like very much in this type of game. All right, thank you for watching, and be sure to join my live stream on Monday, June 30th. We'll be playing at 5 p.m. We'll go from 5 to 10 p.m. on a Monday night. So a good 5 hours of 7 Days to Die 2.0 stable. All right, we'll see y'all then. Peace.